Hey guys, Coach Chris here. So I wanted to post a video today about something that is uncomfortable for me to talk about. I was challenged by one of my coaches, Rich, to post something that I wouldn't necessarily talk about, especially in front of anyone, really, something that is close to me that's kind of secretive. But now I feel like it's a good time to get out. As a coach, trainer, I ask all my clients to get out of their comfort zone every chance, every opportunity that they have, because that's where we're allowed to grow. That's where we can get rid of our fears. That's where we can become stronger. We can start living more than we have. So today I want to talk to you about something that is close to me, a way that I got into the industry that luckily got me to where I am now, but it was a little challenging at first. So when I first started, I was where a lot of you guys are now, and working towards getting out of, and that's a point of being overweight, unhappy with yourself. Something that I struggled with, especially right out of college. I know it happens often, where you go to college, you go away, and you just gain weight, you don't even notice. And so I came out of college and I was weighing about 230 pounds. And some people may say, well, that's not a lot. And before that point, before college, I weighed in at 190, maybe 195 pounds at most. And it seemed like it just happened overnight. So that is one of the issues that I dealt with secretively. You know, I would seem confident on the outside, and nobody really can notice, or I would think nobody would notice. But one of the first things that I wanted to do out of college, even without a job at the time, was look into hiring my own personal trainer. And I was lucky enough to get with a trainer, his name is Steve, that helped me gain confidence, believe in myself more and more with each training session, and it really helped me build to where I am today, and keep building on where I am and where I want to go. But the struggle was there. It was constant. It was day to day. Wasn't happy. Was doing all this work. Wasn't getting the results like you guys. And one of the biggest things within that time was that I was a smoker. So in college, I started smoking. Both my parents smoked. I vowed to not do that through high school, and then for whatever reason, still don't know why, other than maybe just the people around me smoking. So it wasn't peer pressure. It was just a way to fit in, I guess. So I started smoking, and it really affected my health. But at the same time, I was in it pretty much on my own, or then some close friends that I would be around. They were the only ones that knew. I tried to hide it from anyone and everyone, from putting on more cologne, make sure I'm changing multiple times a day, just something where nobody would notice. And it became draining, not only the physical but the emotional part of it. And it went well through college. Even when I first started training with Steve, he could tell right away. So I guess it's something that isn't easily hidden, or as easily as I thought it would be. So it was more of a mental issue that I had to get through and overcome. But I felt like I was still alone because I refused to ask for help. I didn't want any help. I'm a pretty independent person, so reaching out for help was something that I didn't even consider. So when I first started training with Steve, it was very difficult physically, getting into the routine. My breathing wasn't there. I knew I was out of shape, but at the same time, I knew I wanted to help people. But being overweight, being a smoker, that wasn't a very good example for anyone. So I knew I had to change that as soon as possible. So there was a bigger picture there. It was me that I needed to help before I could help anybody else. And throughout that process, it was a day-to-day just battle. There's a lot of, I'm quitting today. I quit for a day and back to it. It was tough to get through. But over time, as I became physically more in shape, more confident with myself, I was able to ditch the habit. There were some more relapses after longer periods of time, but it was something that I knew I needed to do, especially being in the industry that I am. I couldn't help people, even if they didn't know. I couldn't help people that I'm trying to help, but at the same time, I can't even help myself. So as time went on, developed relationships with clients and members. It became harder to hold in the secrets and so the smoking eventually stopped, which is great. But the basic point of this video was to show you guys that I can be your coach now and be comfortable with myself, because I was there. I went through the struggles with weight loss, struggles of being addicted to smoking, and now I feel like I'm in a better place where I don't have to hide the secrets, and I can get it out. And you guys, whether you judge me for that reason, so be it. But something that I think a lot of people struggle with, just hiding things that are really deep inside them that they want to get out but they can't. So I want you guys to know that there is help, whether it's getting in shape, trying to ditch bad habits. There's always people that want to help you. You just have to get out there and seek it if you can't do it yourself. I was lucky enough to have close friends and enough self-will at that point where I knew I just needed to get over it, and I did. So it was hard talking about this just because it's something that I don't think a handful of people on this earth know. Being a coach who was overweight, being a coach who was a smoker, but being a coach who overcame that and wants to help as many people as possible. So if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. If you feel like this could help anybody, share, comment, whatever it is, whatever feedback you have, let me know. But again, don't be afraid of getting out there and telling people who you are. If they judge that shows the person they are. There's a lot of people out there who will support you and help you. You just have to be strong enough to seek it out. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you watch this entire post, see you again tomorrow with a different type of video. So look forward to that. Thanks.